All right, let's jump right into it. We are tackling one of the biggest questions out there right now. How in the world do you build a successful career when AI is changing, well, everything? The answer? It might surprise you.
You know, this quote just nails it, right? It's been floating around a lot, and for good reason. The real danger isn't some robot coming for your job. Nope, it's about falling behind. So our mission today is to figure out how to be that person, the one who's using AI to get ahead.
And to become that person, we've got to start with the single new rule of work. It's a massive shift, and it's happening right now.
For so long, we've heard this story about humans fighting against machines, about technology coming to replace us. But that's just the wrong way to look at it. The real power, the true opportunity, is in partnership. It's about combining our uniquely human talents with the raw power of AI to do things that neither of us could ever do alone.
So if we're going to build this partnership, we have to know what our new partner brings to the table. Let's break down what AI is actually good at.
At its heart, AI is an absolute beast when it comes to scale. It can process, sort, and analyze huge amounts of information at a speed no human team could even dream of. Just think of it as the ultimate workhorse, handling all the heavy lifting of data.
And this isn't just a vague idea. Look at something like learning a new language. A massive review of over 60 different studies found exactly where AI shines. It can give you instant feedback on your pronunciation without any judgment, correct your grammar on the fly, and even create little practice conversations. It takes care of all the repetitive drills, which frees up human teachers to focus on the much harder stuff, the real art of communication.
And you see the exact same thing in a totally different world, like finance. All those super complex, data-heavy jobs, forecasting, figuring out company valuations, they're all being supercharged by AI that can spot patterns and run models way faster than we ever could before.
But, and this is so important, the AI can't do any of this by itself. It's clueless without a guide. And that's where you come in. Your domain knowledge, your specific expertise in your field, is more critical than ever. You're the one who knows the right questions to ask the AI, what data actually matters, and what the results really mean. You're the director.
Okay, so if AI is handling all that data crunching, what's our job? Well, this is where we get to the human advantage, the stuff where we still run circles around the machines.
This chart just lays it out perfectly. Look at these two columns. They aren't competing with each other. They complete each other. The AI does the grunt work, the repetitive tasks, which clears our plate to focus on what humans do best, coming up with new ideas, thinking strategically, and actually understanding other people. And these skills right here, this is the new currency in the job market. AI can process words, but it has no idea about the feeling behind them. It can translate, sure, but it completely misses the cultural inside jokes or nuance. It doesn't have real critical thinking, it doesn't have an ethical compass, and it definitely can't build the trusting relationship with a client. All that stuff is on us, and it's more valuable than ever.
So, this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? How do you actually combine these two powerful skill sets? How do you become this essential, augmented professional?
I love this image because it says it all. This isn't about a brain getting replaced by a circuit board. It's about a human mind working with technology, creating something together that is so much more powerful than either one could be on its own.
And this is the big mental shift you have to make for your career. Your value isn't just about doing the work anymore, it's about designing the systems that do the work. You get to spend less time on tedious execution and more time on what actually moves the needle. Thinking, analyzing, and strategizing.
All right, enough theory. Let's make this real. How do you start making this shift and actually position yourself for this new world? Let's walk through a practical action plan you can start on today.
Look, in this new reality, your online profile is your new resume. It's the first place people look to see if you get it, if you're a task doer or an AI-augmented strategist. It has to be sharp.
So let's talk LinkedIn. Yeah, you need a good headshot. That's step one. But your headline needs to scream value in this new era. Your About section? That's your chance to tell a story about how you blend your human expertise with technology. And please, don't just set it and forget it. By actively sharing insights about this stuff, you show you're not just watching the change happen, you're leading it.
Okay, so your amazing profile gets you in the door. Now what? You have to be able to talk about your value. It's not enough to just say what you did. You have to show the impact you made.
The STAR method is your best friend here. It's such a simple, powerful way to tell a story. You lay out the situation, explain the task or the goal, describe the specific action you took,
And this is where you mention how you used AI or technology, and then you hit them with the quantifiable result. When you do this, you're not just telling them you're competent, you're proving you are that human who uses AI that every company is desperate to find.
So when you boil it all down, this isn't the end of anything. It's a brand new beginning. AI is just a tool, a really powerful one, that's here to amplify our own intelligence. The only real question left is, what are you going to build with it? How are you going to write your chapter?